going on, guys? Welcome back to the Red Beard Saga. Today is July 21st. It's been about 10 or 12 days since I've done a video. Just thought we'd do a little update, little clip here. But just do a little walk around and see how things is coming along in the last week or so. So here's the millet, planted May 31st. Now this millet here hadn't put on a seed yet, but it's coming. So there's some in there that's put on a seed, but what we got is every time it rains, so you got millet, and then down in here you got all different stages of volunteer. Notice the yellow line. You'd think it looked like it'd been sprayed, but that is volunteer. I've done talked about this 10 times, but it's dying down. Won't go into great detail, but the wind and the rain mats it down. But you can see the seed under there. People say the best thing to do is to burn it or bale it. We don't have those capabilities, but what I've noticed last year is when this mats down and browns up just a little bit more, here in the next couple of weeks, about mid-August, them things will land all in this, matted up. I mean, all along here they find holes like that right there. They'll do a good bit of feeding. It seems like the times we've mowed it that they don't like it as well. Now, some of that may be deer beds or something, but we probably will mow some of it just to have some cleaner stuff, but I'll probably leave some. The corn patch. I think this row here for a ways on the outside is G90 that Daddy planted, but the rest of it's just some old deer corn, I guess. I don't know exactly what kind it is. Watermelon vines, but he spent some time on this end weeding it out. The further you go, the more weedy it gets, but we're gonna have some corn. We might knock a row or so down for dove season. Leave the rest standing. The deer and stuff can eat on it during the fall. Now, all of that greenery right there is volunteer millets that's sprouted since all that we've been getting these evening rains. Could have used these evening rains and stuff a month or so ago, but it is what it is. I spread a little wheat. I can't do this on these strips a while ago. I usually give them a little bit to get them started. So about the 1st of August or so, and about then that millet starts turning, and we'll turn all this bare ground under. Make sure everything's legal, but I'll show you my sunflowers. Now this end here, shorter, smaller stem, smaller flowers, they're still standing up some. They was later to bloom. I need to fertilize this end of the field heavier. It all needs more fertilized, but this end definitely needs more. And casualties. Notice them leaning. That's what happens when you get them too thick. They get tall, have skinny stems, and they fall over. But you got a few like this one here. The petals is falling off. That one. This one's just a little. Later, but there's seed in there. I'm not gonna mess with it too much. But we're gonna have sunflowers. Probably have more blow over, but I think we'll have plenty. Gonna lose some to the finches. I already see them messing around. Oh well, you can see that. But that's what we got going. Pretty good one. The millet on the other side is coming on strong too. Now in this clip right here, this is July 25th. Cut it off right here. Just want to do a quick little update. Showing the birds working the field. They're starting to pile in here as this millet starts to mature. That's what they're really going after right now. Sunflowers are drooping and drying up, but they hadn't started dropping seeds. But the millet is working, doing its job, and these birds are really starting to show up. going on, guys? It's July 28th. We're back out here in the dove field, tinkering around. Might have seen on the intro. Got the planter that Daddy built on there. Gonna give it like a test run. We done been messing with it some. It'll plow off the fur. We ain't put no seed in it, but I'm sure it's gonna drop seed. But our covering device needs a little tinkering, but he'll get it. He's went to go get a chain or something we can rig up. But we're probably gonna at least put some seed in it here before we quit with it and drag it along and at least see the spacing and the fur. He bought some regular Perdovic cheap sunflower seeds, and that's what we're gonna just test it with it. But when it drops them out, we can at least see the spacing. Or if we can get it to cover, we'll let these sprout in a week, or whenever give it time to sprout, and come down here and do an update, show it coming up. I know it's too late for that. This is just an experiment, try to work the kinks out before next year. But I'll show you the field. Bloom is done. We're drooping over. First blooms was around the 4th of July, so we're a few weeks in. Got some wind damage. My stalks are thin, but millet's starting to seed out. The birds are coming in here. There goes two. I got a video from the other evening I'll include in here, but we'll pick it back up when we start with this thing. See what it does. Well, we got it to put a little bit of seed out. We went for about 25-30 foot just to see the spacing, but I think we can get a chain rigged up, drag off the back of it, and that'll cover it. But what seeds it did put out, it looks like it's spacing them good, and I went back and drug dirt over it. A few days, get a rain or something, we'll be able to see what it, and plants come up, see the spacing. He said he might rig that chain up on it tomorrow and finish the rest of it. They're laid over and done their bloom, and laying over. Start drying out. So they didn't get quite as big as they did last year. I mean, we got some pretty good ones. But I got enough. If you see him. Goldfinch. All kind of birds in here. The millet is drying down. This is volunteer. Plenty of seed. I planted that and it ain't far behind. These birds is in here feeding on that millet already. Off in my sunflowers. He let the tractor get away from him here. He was disking this up. Lost about a 30-foot section of that row, but that'll be alright. Walk on around here. What makes one want to grow goofy like that tall and have about 3 or 4 blooms? Ain't no bigger than that. Now this, he's scratching it up and trying to make it where when it rains the water might get on out of here. It likes to stand out in here. There was birds in here earlier. A hawk come through and flushed them out. Look at all that millet in that corn. It's just nothing but dove food. That's a pretty good one right there. Them finches is, see, they done about clean that head out. They gonna get their share, but I believe the doves will too. That'll probably do for now. Throw a little bit video together and post it. And about a month out, so we'll come. It's coming on quick. The birds are piling in here. Things are shaping up, so I'm gonna get on out of here. Just thank y'all for joining. Just don't forget to like and subscribe if you hadn't already, and just follow along for more. Thanks for watching. Well, it's August the 3rd, and I thought I'd do a quick clip here. About 5 days ago, we tried out that homemade planter and did some test strips with some Perdovic sunflower seeds to see how it would plant, just to give us an idea going into next year, and it's gonna work. All the way down. My dad's a genius. But things is drying down. We got about 4.5 weeks or so before things get serious. But looking forward to it. I've probably tried to close this video out 2 different times, but this is going to be like part 5, I think. 4 or 5, I don't know. But anyway, whichever one it is, thanks for watching. Do me a favor and like and subscribe to the channel, and look for more updates. I'm going to get out of here for now. See you next time.